I feel that I am moving on from my ex-boyfriend, who cheated on me 2 years ago. Maybe it's a ruse and I'm in the same headspace I was back then, but I needed to write this out. I wanted to put this out from my chest so that it would prove cathartic for me.
Reddit stories.
I feel that I am moving on from my ex-boyfriend, who cheated on me 2 years ago. Maybe it's a ruse and I'm in the same headspace I was back then, but I needed to write this out. I wanted to put this out from my chest so that it would prove cathartic for me. Maybe it's a ramble of nothing and maybe nothing will come out of it. But a part of me hopes this is the final goodbye and last stage of mourning I've been going back and forth through for about 2 years now. I also saw that terrible Netflix show Sex and Life, and it ignited a raw anger in me too. Background story: I was 27, and he was 25, and we dated for about 2 years. We were in the same medical program, and I loved him, and he loved me very much in the beginning. I met his family, went to weekly dinners, enjoyed each other's company, and it was a wonderful time. Sure, we had our downs, but I was sure he was my guy. I was so close to moving out with him, living with him, and had no doubts on him whatsoever. I used to call them my halcyon days. We went through love, loss, struggle and laughter together. And I've never met someone like him, who showed me so much love. I prayed fast too, and every time we spent together, late MC Donald's date, study dates for school, meeting up for lunch at work, etc., felt immensely precious. I believe I wasn't perfect, and he wasn't too. Maybe I could have been better for him. Maybe been enough for him. More understanding, more communicative, more beautiful, more pure, more fun, more new, more whatever maybe I could have. Too late to retroactively think about this now, I guess. One day I found out he was cheating on me for months with a married co-worker. He was too scared to tell me. I found out myself by contacting the woman's ex-husband. I remember one time my ex-boyfriend texted me. He made a mistake that he kissed her when they were laying together in bed while I was out of town. I forgave him and was overjoyed he would tell me the truth, and that we could start communicating more. Wow, was I so blind. In the end, my ex never owned up to anything. So many half-truths, lies, and just not telling me what was real and what was not. I've also seen with my 2 eyes when this woman walked out of his house at 7 in the morning. And the way she looked at me when she walked past me, I can't forget it. It was a mix of gloating and pity. But my idiot self believed him over my own gut feelings. He was the one who broke up with me. I begged, pleaded and cried for him to please not do this. He also had the chance to tell me whenever they linked up multiple times, but he didn't. He never did. I heard the truth from a stranger, who did me worlds of kindness, justice and closure he never gave me. The messy, spiteful, vengeful, hurtful days that followed were not my shining moments. I drank too much. I cried too much. I went out and saw people I had no business of seeing. I'm sure I hurt people too. I was desperate to forget and immerse myself with everything but the pain. Feeling unwanted and even like a stranger in my own skin, I dreaded each morning I woke up. I slipped back into self-harm and even started burning myself, after years of recovery. Every damn day I wondered how someone could do that to someone they truly said they loved. I felt so stupid, like the whole world knew except me, like I was the butt of a good ole joke. And I was too blinded to see it. God, I felt so stupid. God, I felt so used and so exposed. Fast forward. 2 years and a couple months have passed, and even though it still hurt every day, I made it by the grace of God. My family, my dog, my friends were here for me as much as they could. I worked my ass off in the healthcare field. I was in and poured my heart and soul out for those under my care. I started going out on dates, and I felt wanted and not so ugly after all. I felt better, I thought. Except, recently I've been snooping on the other woman's Instagram. She used to post photos of them together regularly. When long stretches of time went by, and there was not the usual lovey-dovey post, I felt like maybe this was their reckoning. Maybe they realized that a marriage and love built upon infidelity would not win out. I thought maybe they would understand even a fraction of the pain they both single-handedly unleashed on two worlds. Instagram showed me that they're expecting a baby now. This caught me off guard, and I'm hurt and feel cold. This time the pain doesn't penetrate into my bones anymore. My tears don't fall as readily anymore though. Maybe this is what healing truly is. Remorse, pain, hatred, acceptance, sadness, and a healthy dissociation from a loss of the past. Our halcyon days, the present, what could be, and the future, what could have been for us. I don't envy them. I'm hurt, of course, and that pain really never goes away. It kind of gets tucked in and locked away, I believe. I wish I understood what it feels like to demolish two worlds, move onward with the same person you hurt people with, and be in the headspace to start a family with the same person you cheated on someone with. How can you be so sure that the patterns that brought you there would not happen to you? How untouchable you must feel to reach a happy ending. That two-parters really dreamt they were living with their significant others at that time. She works in the mental health field. I wish I can ask her all of that. I wish I can ask her what she meant when she said it's my responsibility to find my own happiness. When she took away a huge chunk of my happiness. I wish I can ask her how she can look her clients in the eyes when they bare their souls out, when they talk about their own loved ones cheating. I wish I can ask her what she would say when her child one day asks how mommy and daddy met. But I won't, because it is no longer my place, my seat in life, nor my reality. All I know is that the aftermath of their lies and affair really truly ruined my hopes that I would even find love anymore. Marriage and the happily ever after don't seem very attainable to me. I swallowed this hard pill down, and I looked at this pain straight in the face, and I kept going. I got knocked down so hard, but I think I'm okay. I'm a homeowner now. Today, I save. Now I teach new folks. I'm still depressed, but found medication that keep me stable. I have no desire to burn or cut myself. And I still pour from the same cup that has cracks and leaks all over. But I suppose this is what recovering from an affair feels like. This season in my life has humbled me, taught me, shamed me, embarrassed me, and yet at the same time empowered me. Maybe it's hardened me to any type of real romance, or a real happily ever after type of deal. But at least I can say I stood back up. Goodbye halcyon days, you have never existed. This is reality, and this is life.
Reddit stories. Wow. You are a winner and you have to be happy because you got rid of 1. A partner that is willing to backstab someone for their own selfish needs. 2. A cheater. 3. A liar. 4. A coward. 5. A gaslighter. 6. A manipulator. 7. The list of unscrupulous characteristics could go on and on. There will always be cracks and doubts subliminally in their relationship. How could there not be when they each cheated on theirs to be together? There will always be that wondering or questioning of motives and behaviors. They lack a moral compass. They are bottom feeders. Take the time now to continue to treat yourself with kindness and care. You suffered a trauma-causing, life-changing situation. You are the absolute winner in this situation, as you no longer have to be exposed to the person who did not have your best interest at heart, but one who intentionally and willingly chose to stab it over and over again. You are strong and you are worthy of respect. Reddit stories.